Yo, what's going on? It's Harry Shotter alongside the DJ Fantasy. We are in the place 24/7 TV. Right about now, we've got Enamie in the building.
Hey, what's going on? You right?
Miss Melody, Central
right.
Space right now. Dubz, representing the Husk crew right about now.
Hey, these all got deeper voices than me. I'm leaving.
It's been a busy weekend, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, you know what we like to do with 24/7. We like to come up, debate things that are going on in the scene, what's going on. And what I've noticed is obviously there's always been wicked female artists in drum and bass, jungle, do you know what I'm saying, hip hop, everything else. But it seems to have been a real rise recently in the talent coming through from the female side of things. So I thought it'd be good to get some of the females through the scene, get you up to kind of get your perspective on how you see it and where it's all going, man. Because you obviously started your own thing.
That's it.
Girls
GTA.
Take Action.
Yeah.
So yeah, why did you start Girls Take Action, man?
So it basically started off as a movement with me and Lady Blazer way back in the day.
Blazer, shout out to Blazer, my Chatham gang.
We was doing something called Feminine Takeover.
Oh yeah.
And it went on for like a year or two, and Enamie was involved. Did you get involved towards the end? I can't remember.
A little bit, yeah.
Dollface
was
Dollface,
bag of size.
And basically, we sort of done separate things towards the end. And 2014, I just thought, let me get a load of the girls up to a rough tempo show, just to show, you know, there are loads of girls, because you know there was a time where girls were overlooked maybe a little bit, and it just sort of developed from there, and it's more like a platform for
When you
people
said there was a time girls get overlooked, I think girls are still getting overlooked.
Yeah, they probably are.
Because you know, I just think that I don't know why. This is why we want to kind of like have you guys down here to kind of get your perspective. We have perspectives of it, but you lot are like kind of living it.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's definitely improved.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see as many female artists on a flyer as you do now.
No way. No.
So it's definitely got better, but there is always room for improvement, I think.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because it's always been seen as a sort of male-dominated industry?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. And I think because there's a lot less females actually doing it at the moment.
Right.
It's not something that everybody's so used to.
I think. Do you know what I think? I think female MCs get a harder,
Oh yeah.
harder like
Image first of all.
But it's not even that. I
Voice.
just think if you look at like yourself, Molly Collins is a prime example. I mean, Molly's just come and gone, boom, blown up. You know, Misrepresent's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
You know, she's like won countless awards and everything. But the female MCs don't really seem to get like, you know, get the love I think that they deserve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like obviously I love you. I think Dottie. I love Dottie.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
First time I ever see Dottie was at the MC competition, and I was
Spain,
like,
right,
"Who the f is that? She's sick." I couldn't, honestly, she was murdering the blokes, and I was like, "That girl's sick."
Yeah.
And then you just looked at her. She looked like a girl just works in a local office up the road, and do you know what I mean? It was quite mad. Like when I talked to her, she's such a lovely girl. It's a shame we couldn't get her here today. You know what I mean? But she blocked her. No, I'm only joking. She never. She's busy. She's busy. I'm joking. But maybe we'll get do another thing like this and get some other girls down and that. But yeah, I think that the MCs, over to you. Like, what do you think?
Again, I think it's the same sort of scenario, really. When I first started sort of getting into MC, and there was only sort of like Lady MC, Carly, but they were sort of more vocalists.
Yeah. They do the singing, the melodic thing.
Yeah. So for me, that's where I sort of saw a different market and was like, right, well, I'm more of a lyrical sort of MC. So I thought,
More of a
right,
spitter.
yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah.
So I thought, right, okay. I sort of saw the market for it and thought, just go for it and sort of see how it sort of goes. But again, it was very sort of, it is, but it's not as bad as Dubz was saying earlier with the male dominance.
What sort of things have you come across? Like, have you come across any prejudice towards you through, say, being a female MC from promoters or anything like that? Have you had to deal with any of that? Has it been an uphill struggle?
A little here and there, but I mean, it's all healthy at the end of the day. It just makes you like want it more, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I love that attitude.
Yeah, that's what you've got to be like. I mean, one thing I always, in terms of even females outside of the drum and bass scene, I don't like it when people say, "Oh, she's good for a girl."
Do you know what?
That irritates the hell out of me.
Nole pulled me up on that. Do you remember when I went, because I love Nole,
She's
man.
wicked.
Yeah, and I put up something about she's one of the best female rappers about it. She replied, "I'm not, I'm a rapper." I was like, "Oh, sorry, no," you know what I mean? Like, I said, but she's wicked, you know what I mean? And you know, I think it is. It is even like even the other day, she released something and I retweeted it and went check out. It's a sick rapper, but because I had it in my head, I would have said normally female rapper, but because she brought it up like previously, I thought right, I won't. And it's something you just go to.
And not a lot of people are aware of that at the moment. They just say like, oh, she's wicked for a female DJ or female MC, but not aware that we're being like sectioned.
So how can you smash that stigma? How can you get out of that?
Keep doing what we're doing.
Just keep
Literally, a bigger platform, more females are coming out of the woodwork. It's good.
And also I think what it is as well is that because it has been quite male dominated, I think when a female's good and they come out of sort of nowhere, or they come out and they're like, oh, best female MC or best, you know, and that's, you get sort of categorised with that.
Yeah.
Do you know
Is
what
there
I mean?
actually a category for best female MC?
No.
in the awards?
No, they separated. They
changed
merged the
it.
category.
Yeah, that's
Really?
One
So
year.
it's just best female artist now.
That's right.
It
Yeah.
used to be best female MC, best female DJ.
They just didn't want to pay the tenner for the piece of I tell you what, whoever's running the awards, I'll pay you the tenner to just make the new awards. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
But at the same time, it is when you think about it, it's still weird that it's the best female DJ, whereas it's not the best male DJ. Like, so you can't, it's just because you're a female, you can't get into that top three that Andy and them man are in. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit weird in itself. Like, how do you see it from your perspective? Because obviously,
I think,
award winner, by the way, big respect.
How much did that cost?
I guess a lot of people do say to me now, like in recent years, like you're not just a good female DJ, you are a good DJ. Like you basically blow a lot of the guys out the water, and I'm like, oh, don't be there doing all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, you just got to keep chipping away at it and doing your thing and showing that, you know, if you've really got a passion for it, nothing's going to get in your way, and there will always be barriers, especially because it is male dominated. And
See, I think that music should not have them kind of boundaries. If you're good, you're good.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And
hopefully in years to come that will change. The more females that appear and are actually doing their thing, it should hopefully change perspectives on a lot of people.
Definitely, I think it will, man. I mean, when you look at hip hop and grime, there's a lot of wicked female MCs out there just killing it, and it's not really seen as a gimmick or anything like that. It's just the other sex doing their thing, bringing what they're bringing to the table.
The ciphers, like you'll see like a couple girls in there,
killing it.
I like that.
and like you see them going in because it's their time, innit? Like, I'm up against these guys, and like, you know, like you said earlier, that little bit of a competitive edge with MCs. And do you find that it's a competitive thing with the female DJs?
Not really, I don't think. I think a lot of the female DJs sort of work together. I mean, that's the feeling I get. And excuse me, everyone's really supportive from from my perspective. Like other girls, they all sort of seem to help each other. Or
That's good, man.
Yeah, like there is a bit
I
of
know
unity.
Rep is like proper pro, like the female
Yeah.
movement. You know what I mean? She's like, we tried to get her down today, but she couldn't make it. But the thing is, she's like proper pro female artist. Do you guys see that there's a similar thing with with the MCs? Because Shot has said before that even though all the MCs like mates and they get on, there's like a friendly competition.
I would definitely, and if I'm honest, say it's healthy competition. It's literally just like, oh, this person's spitting that bar, so right, I'm going to come with something a bit like, choppier, and
it's
a bit
not
faster,
like
and a bit more like punchy, or
bar wars and stuff like that.
It's
Do you know
not
what I mean?
beef, that's
It's
what I'm
not.
saying.
There's no like,
It keeps you
you're doing
on
your
your
thing.
toes,
I love
doesn't
it.
Yours.
I love it.
Especially the younger girls that come, like, because there's Wiser at the minute.
Wiser,
I
I
think
love.
she's going to be
Amazing.
big. I really do. She's so
check her out,
talented.
She's wicked. No, seriously, I found her
talented.
amazing.
found her, yeah?
Amazing. Yeah, I was
She was watching her for ages. She's like, oh, we need to bring her in. She's really good. I've got a good feeling about her. And
wicked in the studio as
It's
well.
funny you say that.
good.
Like, did you say you got a feeling about her?
Yeah.
I think for me, I think that's like a major thing. It's like
Definitely.
you meet someone and you see someone, you get a feeling.
Yeah.
You're like, do you know what? I got a feeling this person's going to do well.
Yeah.
And I think that is like key, because what it is, obviously, to be able to pick up that, you've picked something out of her character. Do you understand what I mean? So, which is a great thing. You know
There are
what I mean?
many good things about all of the girls, I think. That's the good thing about GTA, we've all got our own different style. Every
What do you think
DJ,
of all
every MC.
female nights? Do you think it's a bit like,
It works in Europe.
It does work in Europe.
I've been to quite a few, and they've had a few odd guys play on the lineup, but it works.
As in odd, or
As
just
in like,
just
yeah, they might get someone like
there's a
funny
guy who
haircuts
his arms a bit like that,
all of it.
but he can still mix and wicked.
No, they might have a headliner or a DJ or a few local acts or something, but they do work in Europe.
Talking of Europe,
So-
like you absolutely smash it on some of the, you do some big shows in Europe.
Yeah.
So you're kind of that kind of artist that can kind of be in the kind of jump up world, but then can quite easily go to the techie kind of neuro,
jungle sorts of. I like to see it as 360 sort of.
Yeah. So is that something you're concentrating on, like
Definitely.
to just do a bit of everything?
Well, yeah, sort of really. I just don't want to narrow myself into sub-genres. I want to be known as a sort of artist that can sort of, sort of have a originality sort of about you, but be you, be unique, be different. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, just trying to be different to what's not in the scene at the moment, or what's going on at the moment.
I actually at the weekend I played in Falmouth, and I had Maddie V, female MC.
I saw that.
Yeah,
saw that.
and like, do you know what? She's so lovely, right? And then
wicked.
I played the me and Mackie's tune Transition. You know, the bass line bit. I'm not being funny.
She's been on the grime,
bruv.
She took my bit.
Seriously.
She's good for her wordplay.
She was going in to the point where I had to stop and just start going. Oh my! And you know what? The crowd, they totally forgot I was there, and they just locked onto her, and she come off this big smile on her face, and I was so honestly, I was so chuffed. And like, so what it is I had a chat because I spoke to her about. I'm the kind of person that you'll know I would talk to like people and go, look, I think this and how I see things. But you don't have to take my word for it. It's just how I see things. So I told her how I see things with regards to her. And she come up to me after and she was like, I really took your advice. And what she actually did, she actually put it onto the set, because I just told her, I don't want blah, 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 blah for the whole set. That's not me. You know what I mean? And she ran it so perfectly. I was so proud of her. And she was like, absolutely. But I said to her, how old are you? She just turned 20 the other day. And I was just like, wow, it's mad. So it's lovely to see these people coming through, you know what I mean? And who's the other guy, the lady you just mentioned?
Wiser. Because they
Wiser.
both
She just turned 18.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. We'll have to check her out.
She's brilliant.
Just turned 18.
Yeah, because we're going to start doing some freestyles up here as well, so maybe next time
wicked.
bring the bars, man. Maybe a GTA Cypher or something.
That'd be wicked, yeah. There's a good
I
few
might
of
jump
us.
on the
So.
mic.
You sound like you've been on the mic all weekend. So, because what I know of you is I've obviously seen you really when you've done like the radio, and I've been locked in.
Yeah.
I kind of see you as you just want to spray bars. So would you kind of say you was more of a studio person, or like the thing is, what you got to like from my perspective, when you're out, like, and he'll tell you this, is like there's a time to spray, and then there's a time to
Definitely.
engage.
Agreed.
But obviously, because I've only ever seen you in a studio environment, I've only ever seen you spraying. So I've never seen you live.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'd definitely say radio is definitely a place where I like to release and just go in. But depending on the rave, really, and the DJ and the type of music. I mean, if it's a liquid set, I'll try to spit a lot of my bars that are kind of like to do with life. Jump up set, catchy, funny, punchy stuff, and more bars and spitting, I guess. But if it's like, I don't know, say like a big set, a lot of people, I'll try to host, obviously, and communicate with the crowd, because I think a lot of MCs are lacking in communication with the crowd.
Yeah.
And it irritates me because the minute you've got that connection with it, everything just starts to feel and go better, I think. And then everyone's involved with you. I've noticed if I put my hands up, a few people put their hands up. It's all, they're literally watching your every move. So I think it's definite to try and get the right balance between spitting and hosting.
I'd say, like, out of the girls as well, because you've been doing it for so long, you're probably the best at holding down a set on your own and
I love a set
making
on my
sure
own.
you switch it up. And I know you do.
I do, I really do.
Oh, just doing your own thing.
Because I can host. Because I can host. I find when you're with somebody else, hosting it becomes
because you've got, you just spat that bar.
Yeah,
Watch this.
It's so
Yeah,
true.
it does. It
Even
is.
from my
You get lost in
perspective,
it.
if you're on with another MC, you actually end up spitting more
Yeah.
than you would on your own.
Yeah.
Because you let a tune roll.
Yeah.
But when
You do
you're
your
kind of
thing.
with another guy or girl or whatever, do you know what I mean? Then it's just like,
Yeah.
it's a mad thing.
Obviously as a DJ, I mean, I've worked with MCs like for years, you know what I mean, and and I think I have an understanding of the culture of MCs and everything like that. So it is actually is actually like great to see female MCs coming through like yourself. Yeah. You know, I'm really interested. Wiser.
Yeah.
Wiser?
Yeah.
I'm interested to check her out.
really
Obviously,
good.
Maddie V's out there doing a
What
thing.
about producers?
We had Maddie V on our radio show.
Female
Oh,
producers
really?
making beats.
Wicked.
She's wicked.
There's
Yeah,
a few.
yeah.
There are a few producers,
Yeah.
but there's nowhere near enough. I really am looking to get into making music. I've got a lot of people that said they're going to help me and, you know, teach me.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight, and it's trying to find the time to dedicate into that side of it. But
So are you full-time music now? Do you have a job as well?
I have to still do a day job.
Yeah, fair play.
I don't necessarily have to, but
You'll be
choose
surprised.
to.
There's some big artists out here
I
that still
know,
do day
yeah.
jobs, and you know, so it's not a. I respect that because
Yeah.
you're juggling life,
That's
work
it.
life,
Yeah.
and the music. I respect that.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
a great thing, you know.
What females inspired you guys? Just, I'm interested. Like, is there any sort of female DJs or female MCs? Just go around and see. Or was it more male MCs? I'm
Do you
just
know
interested.
what it was? I'd definitely say my first interest was male MCs.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know any female
same,
MCs when I
really.
first heard
Yeah.
drum and bass,
Right,
if I'm
okay.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm still learning about some of the female MCs that were around when I was young that I hadn't heard of. But for me, Skibber was a huge influence for me because my mum used to rave to the likes of yourself. So she surrounded me with old school. But then obviously I found drum and bass like a bit later on. And Skibber, huge for me. GQ as well, really a big fan of GQ. And Evil B as well, but Evil B was later on as well. Like you as well, yourself, he was later on for me.
Yeah, of course.
So, I'd definitely say Skibber was definitely one of my first influences. I love how his wordplay, how fast he can spit.
Yeah, of course.
And
man.
like you said,
Legendary.
Iron Lung, like,
Yeah, you can do A-grade.
Yeah.
How about yourself?
Out of drum and bass, I'd say people like Miss Dynamite.
I was going to say Miss Dynamite, because she actually jumped on a set with us and she can smash
Oh,
up
and
the
I
drum
saw
set.
yeah,
that.
she can, yeah, she's sick.
Love
Yeah.
her so
Listen,
much.
I forgot to play. I'm like on the selfie one, like, you know what I mean? He's like looking at me, like, what's going on? I'm like,
Gas, super gas.
it was wicked.
So Miss Dynamite was someone who inspired you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
On the sort of female side, there was Lady MC and Tali around, but they're more vocalists. Also like Missy Elliott as well
Yeah.
on a rapping
Wicked
sort of
artist,
size,
She's
and
amazing.
also in the drum and bass scene, there was like you got Fearless, Det, Skibbity, and GQ
Oh,
going
Fearless.
back from the beginning, and Hyper D,
Yeah.
and then yourself later on, and Evil B again, sort of different sort of styles coming through.
Yeah, man.
So for me, it's definitely a mixture. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
V-Dubz, who was like you for like the DJ thing? Because you kill it on the decks, man. You know what I mean?
I
You
do
your
enjoy
thing,
it.
so-
Like even like if we go back to mine after or whatever, I'll literally mix all night.
She's a
And I let
24-hour
everyone else on
DJ,
the decks,
like.
I'm like, can I have a go? I'm like,
That's
in a
why I
minute.
don't come round. I keep getting asked. It's like, well, what's the point? I'm gonna get a set.
I have to say, there were females. Obviously, Storm. I really rated Storm. There was Rap. Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
Yeah,
Rap.
she was so massive back in the day.
She
you know what
was
I mean?
like, and you know,
Do you know what though? Come and think of it, like, sorry to interrupt. Like, I was really good friends with her, you know, back in the day, and I don't think she. I think she kind of bypassed the whole. People just, it was rap.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It was rap. It wasn't like, oh,
She
she's a
didn't get
female.
branded as a female
Yeah,
too.
that's
No,
quite
yeah.
weird. I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
that now because she was every bloody where.
Yeah.
she was.
I mean, everywhere. I mean, she went to live in America and
Laid the
become a
foundations,
hand.
man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it,
But
that's it.
maybe there was a generational gap because after rap, there was
There
no
was
one
no
around
one,
for a while.
yeah.
Well, it's Kemi and Storm.
Yeah.
God rest
Yeah.
Kemi. You know. So yeah, Kemi and Storm there, and then they sort of there was like literally. I'm trying to think. I'm actually trying to think now.
Well, you know what? These lot are here now, boy.
Yeah.
It's nowhere.
And there's more to come, man. And you know what?
Yeah,
I want to
definitely.
thank all you guys for coming up
Thank
today.
you,
because
thank you.
We have to do a part 2 in it as well.
Yeah,
and get maybe a few more
definitely.
perspectives because you lot are out here killing it, man.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
literally,
Thank
I seen
you.
V-Dubz. I see you all weekend, didn't it?
Yeah, literally.
Big up to Enamie. She gave me a Red Bull this weekend. I needed that boost, man. Melody killing it as well. So yeah, big things for the future, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GTA, watch for it.
Definitely.
7 TV. Peace.